All right, so this is going to be a quick little minor pentatonic exercise, and we're going to take an idea, we're going to learn it, and then we're going to see how we can take that idea and switch it to a different key. So we're going to start, we're going to do this based on E flat minor, which is if you start on E flat and you go to another E flat, you will wind up with, using the black keys, you will wind up with a pentatonic minor scale. So notice all those notes really go pretty well together. So our left hand is going to do this. We're going to put our left thumb on E flat, our left middle finger on B flat, and our pointer finger on D flat. So B flat, D flat, E flat. Okay? And it's going to go like this. It's going to go E flat, B flat, D flat, E flat. So that's going to be our left hand part. And it's going to go in between the right hand. Keep your hand there. Now we're going to learn the right hand part. So the right hand, you're going to go like this. So you're going to have your thumb on B flat, your pointer and your middle finger on D flat and E flat, and your ring finger or your pinky on G flat. And the riff goes like this. So you're going from E flat, D flat, B flat, D flat, E flat. Do, 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 do. So we're going to hit the first two notes at the same time, and then the left hand goes. So that's the first half of it. So pause it if you need to, break it down, but riff number one is these two things. Right hand, just these three fingers, okay? And the left hand goes in between. So they start together, then it goes right hand, then it goes left hand. So it goes like this. I'll go nice and slow. All right. Now, the second time, we're going to take that and we're going to add one more note. We're going to go up to the G flat. So we're going to go so we're walking down and up. No skips, just all these black notes here. And the same thing, the left hand's going to go in between. So both things start with both hands playing E flat together. So the second riff is this. And every time that left hand lands on this note, the next riff starts. So it's going to go like this. First riff. Haha. Second riff. It's a good little coordination exercise. It'll get you using both hands sort of together, sort of one and then the other, but you know, you're together and then you're separate. I think it's gonna help you get that coordination going. Now, so we know that using each of these black keys will give us that minor pentatonic scale. So if we go up a half step, then we will have another minor pentatonic scale. So if we take every note that's a half step above a black note, then we will have that same scale, but in the key of E instead of E flat. So to transpose that, we're going to take each finger, put them on the notes that they were on before, which is B flat, D flat, E flat, B flat, D flat, E flat, G flat. Okay, look at where my fingers are. Pause it if you have to. Put your fingers there. Now everything is just going to slide up one step. So now we have B, D, E, B, D, E, G. And so we're going to do that same riff. So right hand part, then the left hand goes. Right hand goes again. So pause it, try that riff a few times on your own, go nice and slow, maybe learn the right hand first. And then put the left hand to it. Now, if it worked a half step above, it should also work a half step below. So starting on our starter notes, B flat, D flat, E flat, B flat, D flat, E flat, G flat, and we're going to go one half step to the left. And now we're playing in D minor. So that same riff. Okay, so it's just these, one half a step down. Left hand, one half a step down. So you put the two together. So that should hopefully get you to start to understand the concept of how these patterns can be moved. And the same thing that works here will work here or here. So any riff that you do can be transferred from one key to the other. And if you just take adjacent keys, that's a good way to do it because you're going to have that same exact pattern. You can just follow it. Just move your fingers exactly from one place to the next. Take your time. You can do it one hand at a time. Okay. I hope this video helps you understand that concept. I encourage you to rewind it, play it back, practice the riffs if you need to pause it and practice the riffs, but hopefully you can figure out how to play that riff that we just did in D minor, E flat minor, or E minor pentatonic.